جیسا کہ ہم نے بات کی کہ ہمیں نیوکلیوٹائڈز اور ڈی این اے کے حوالے سے سالمن سپرم ڈی این اے کی ضرورت پیش آتی ہے ہائبریڈائزیشن پروسیس میں. سالمن سپرم ڈی این اے از یوزڈ ٹو بلاک دا میمبرین. جیسے کہ میمبرین جو ہے اس کی کلوز افینٹی ہوتی ہے ٹو بائنڈ ود دا ڈی این اے، اور جب ہم پروب یوز کرتے ہیں وچ از آلسو نیوکلک ایسڈ بائی نیچر، this probe can bind to the membrane anywhere, even where the DNA, the complementary DNA is not present. Ultimately, آگے چل کے کیا ہوگا، پوری membrane سے ریڈیشن جو ہے وہ ریکارڈ کی جا سکتی ہیں، اور instead of getting a single band of the DNA which we are looking for, we will get the signal from whole of the membrane and we will get a black impression. So in order to avoid this kind of non-specific binding of the probe DNA with the membrane, we have to block the membrane with some other type of nucleic acid. And that some other type of nucleic acid is the Salmon sperm DNA. The Salmon sperm DNA is available commercially in the powder form. We have to prepare its solution which can be used for further use in the hybridization process. This is denatured fragmented DNA available from the commercial source, and the solution is prepared at a concentration of 100 microgram per milliliter. For this purpose, we dissolve the powdered Salmon sperm DNA in water, and as this is DNA, it could be difficult to dissolve it completely in water, and we may need to stir for 2 to 4 hours on a magnetic stirrer at room temperature تاکہ یہ completely اس میں mix up ہو جائے، water میں dissolve ہو جائے. Once the solution is prepared, then we have to follow the steps to purify the DNA and then to get the concentration of DNA. For that purpose, sodium chloride concentration is adjusted because Salmon sperm DNA is available as sodium salt, and then we have to extract the DNA. We have to extract the DNA using the conventional method of phenol chloroform method. Once we use the phenol chloroform method, our DNA is present in the aqueous phase. We separate the aqueous phase, and as the DNA is a viscous molecule, viscous structure, we have to homogenize it, and for that purpose we should use a needle which is attached to a syringe and force pressure in and out, so that the DNA molecule can be sheared apart and it can be separated, it can be homogeneously mixed with the solution. The next step is precipitation of the DNA, Salmon sperm DNA, using ice-cold ethanol, recovery by the centrifugation, and after recovery, determining the concentration, we can dissolve this Salmon sperm DNA in water. Determine the concentration at 260 nanometer wavelength and calculate the approximate concentration of the Salmon sperm DNA and boil it for 10 minutes and store it at minus 20 degrees centigrade in small liquids for future use. When you are going to use it, we have to denature the DNA. For that purpose, just place it at boiling water bath for 5 minutes. This incubation for 5 minutes in the boiling water bath is going to denature the DNA, and the two strands of the DNA are going to separate, and then it is easy for the Salmon sperm DNA to compete with the probe DNA and to bind with the membrane and to avoid us from any kind of background during the further processing.